Hi, this is Tracy from We Craft at Home. Merry Christmas. And today I really want to do the Pinflair Christmas tree. Now that's a picture of their one, done in material. Today I want to do it a different way, but I'll show you my previous one. So this is the one I done out of the kit with the material. That's the bottom. I've done the beads a bit different to the picture, because in the picture, let me see, you can see they cross them over down here. You can see they sort of cross over like that. And on mine I just looped them. So you take the top off and it opens up and you can see it's adorable. I love this. The problem with it was that I'd done it before I'd done videos. So I never actually made a video of the tree. I do love it. Never really had a reason to buy another one. But then I thought, well, do you know what? I've always wanted to do the lights, and I got my Christmas tree before the idea of the lights came around. So that's in material, which is lovely. And, you know, I've had it for a while now, and it's still going strong. So now we're going to do it. And what I've done, I've lost some of the book. I've done mine in card. There's so many beautiful papers out there. I thought, oh, do you know, I'm going to do it in card. Now, I've already covered all the bits, but it shows you there. It's the same as any other kit if you've done them before. On this, they'll tell you to draw the line so you can see where your beads are going. I haven't put any beading or anything on, but I've got stuff in my own stash that I can use. So this time I bought the Christmas tree without the material. And I've done it in card, like I said. And I've gone for like a winter scene, so completely different. And for the inside, because what I originally wanted to do, I've got these papers and I love them. It's such a beautiful scene, but the problem you have with that is that this tree does not fit 2 pieces of 12 by 12 card if you've got a one-way scene. If you've just got a 12 by 12, they do lay like this. Just nicely, they fit onto a 12 by 12 piece of card. So that's why I was alright using this, because in these pads you usually only get 2 sheets the same. Once I'd done this, I had an idea, and there's a similar scene on there that's practically the same but without the deer. So I thought I'd use that as well. So I'm going to see how that goes. Anyway, I've done it with card and I've stuck it over the back just like you would any normal card. Always follow the rules, you know that. You know I'm always saying that. So when you get the kit with the material, you do get wadding that you're going to put between the material and the card. I haven't done that this time, but I'm not too worried because, like I said, I'm going to do the lights anyway. So I think it doesn't necessarily need it as much. It's just the same thing, you know. Stick it on, to cut pieces out, stick it on, and then fold all this in. It's just so that the edges are not seen. So when I done this bit, obviously it's one whole piece. See if I can find a picture for you. So it's this bit here. It's like a slice. And it's one whole piece, so the edges do show because I done the triangle separately. So what I've done to fill it in, I used the Snow It. And what I'm going to do, once that's dry, because it's sunken into it, once that's dry, then I'm going to go over the top. But I'll do that at the end and I'll show you what I mean. So shall we get cracking on this? I adore this tree and I'm really excited that I finally get to do the lights. So this is another bit I'm stuck on. This is the shirting. And if you fold it in half, it's going to go half on the tree and then the other half to the square so that you've got a hinge. And I don't think that will work with paper. So I'm hoping that if I just cover, put 2 pieces to each side of the shirting, that will help. But we will see. So I've covered every single bit of paper that I need. I've also used this, which is beautiful paper. I got it in a pack from Pinflair on Peterborough Craft Show. That's when I got it. Before we do anything, I've got to make holes for my lights. And all I'm going to do is put my pokey tool through to make the hole. I'm going to add my bead in because I would be rather silly to do it when it's already joined to the box. So I've got this big reel, and all I'm going to do is just do some strings. I can see where the holes are, so I know what to avoid, and I'm just going to do some strings like that. So you don't really need to do it the other side. If you just, you know, that's how big you want it, add a little bit extra to attach to the inside. I'll do one so that you can see what I'm doing. So let's have a look. There we go. That just needs twisting a little bit. And there you go. So there's your beads. And then of course you're going to do that on all 4 and then do your lights. I'm just getting mine one. So mine are from Pinflair. Oh, I thought it was a pack of 3. And these are nice because they don't stick out. Like I looked at other lights, but a lot of them do this long, like peg with the light, so it doesn't it sticks out too much as far as I'm concerned. Right, let me just sort this out. Guess it would be a good idea to check that it works. There we go. They're beautiful lights. And all you've got to do So is that the first one? Yeah. All you're going to do is poke it through the paper. Just a little bit of light. That's all you're going to do. And then we could have stuck it under that tape actually, I didn't think about that. And then each light as you go along, you fold over the wire. Actually, it might not be each light. Don't know if it's going to fit. Oh yes, it does. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that delicious? I adore it. And then obviously you'll move on to the next panel and do that as well. And this is all going to be hidden in a works. But I'll show you as we go along. So actually, do you know, it's probably better to put the lights on. Yeah, I'd say it's probably better to put the lights on once they're on the card. So I am just going to stick all the lights down so they don't move for now. And then the rest I'll do once we've joined the card together. So. I want that one, yeah, them are alright, so I'm going to do that just so that they stay put. Do a little bit there. You could use sellotape, of course, but I'm going to double use it, and then the sellotape can, the tape can help stick when I stick it down. I'll still use glue. There we go. Okay, so I know that that's all right then. So we've got lights and we've got beading. I also got, although I realised afterwards I haven't got enough, but I wanted to show you. And this is all stuff I got from Pinflair from their yard sale. Did any of you lot go? Oh, it was amazing, honestly. But I got these beautiful. There we go, look at them. They're stunning, and I thought they'd look amazing on the tree. I still do, but I didn't get enough to do all 4 sides, so I can't use them, but I'm hoping I can get some more afterwards. I also got these, and I thought, you know, if you just do little balls here and there, and I'm going to use my glitter wand afterwards as well to glitter all the snowflakes up. Not too much, but you know, I think that'll add to it. Nice and simple, but still Christmas. You can't be too simple, can you? So anyway, the next bit would be to stick them together. So I've done the underside so that it's the cone, and I'll tell you why I've done it. It's because I didn't have enough. So this is the bit I've done as cone, because I've done this as cone and I didn't have enough to do the same paper as the outside. I ran out of that paper and I didn't have anything even similar. So it says that you stick both hard card together to form a double base, but what I was hoping was that I could somehow get away with putting the shirting in between so that you didn't see it, because then that is going to go on top. We'll put that to the side like that, and that goes on top, and then you don't see the shirting, but it still works. That's what I'm going to go with. So if it doesn't work, you'll know here first. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll take this bit away. I need to face up to the consequences. Okay, so now I'm going to stick the shirting on. I'll stick it onto the panels. Which do need cutting down a bit. So this is the underside piece. If I show you on the tree, it's this piece that's green on the bottom. I'm doing as the cone on the card one. So I'm going to need to take part of this off. Because then that'll also be inside the other part. So remember, do a halfway line so you know you've got enough to go on the other side. I'll do this one, and then what I'll do, I'll come off camera, I'll do the other 4 sides and get to this point where all 4 are done, so that then we can move on to the next bit. So if you was doing material with the shirting, you would cover it in the same material as you've got on the inside. I'll show you on the tree in a minute how I've done it. I'm trying to cover all bases here, so if you've done it with the material, you can still follow along. So that's what we're doing. So we've basically got our hinge. So on the tree, you would cover it in the material that the outside tree is in, because your bottom box is also in that same material. Make sure you can see it. Can you see this tiny strip of green? Let me see if I can bring it up a bit better. There we go. That tiny strip of green there is actually the shirting. and it's on top of the 2 boxes. So you would cover it in the material and put it on top of the 2 boxes like it says. I'm trying this different because it's in card, and I just hope it's going to work. I hope that putting the other one on top is not going to stop it from closing. That's the only worry I had. No, it doesn't. There we go, look. Thankfully. So I'm going to do that. Otherwise, I've got to like find something that will cover that up. If you cover that with paper, it's eventually going to wear with the bending. So that wouldn't work. And the point is not to do it in material. So I'm just going to try it this way and hopefully that will work. Okay, so now I'm going to go away. I'm going to do the other 3 of these and attach them to the box, and then we will carry on from there. So you can see I have done all 4 sides. I've taken the tape off now so that I don't have to do it while you poor people are watching. Both my lights are fine. I've checked them. They're both working, so that's a good thing. I've made sure that there's enough room for the wire to come down. So now it's sticking on the inside panels and the underside to this. So it doesn't matter really which way you do it. So I'm just going to do my inside panels first. So I've got the tape as extra security, and normally I would go for my tube, which I did stick the papers on with, but for quickness I'm just going to do this. Not my tube, my tub, sorry. Honestly. So the next bit is the box. Now, like I said, I'm stingy with my card. I'm sure I'm not the only person. So I've done the outside of the box in the cone, but the bottom of the box is not going to be seen, so I didn't bother covering it because it's going to go down like this, and then the insides are going to go on top, so you're not going to see it at all. So I didn't bother covering it. But obviously each of the sides you've got to stick on. So you do glue along the bottom. Now what I do, I always brush it along so you know the glue is everywhere. And then we're going to stick it to the outside and hold it firm. It takes literally seconds. Okay, so before we go on much further, I just wanted to go with the box. I done it, you saw where I done the card all separately on 4 bits. When you do the material, this is where it's different. I suppose you could have done it the same with the card, going round the whole lot. But it tells you to put the tape, the brown sticky tape that they give you in the kits. It tells you to put it, stick it together with that and put the material round. See, like this, you put it round the whole lot so it's kept together. But what I done it separately. So I've put a little bit of ribbon round, but I'm not sure that's actually worked. So I might just do another strip of the card on top of the ribbon, just so that it's a bit better. Yeah, I was going to show you the box inside so you can see it's one whole piece. It's not like this, where they're all separate edges. So just a tip there of, you know, follow the instructions. I just went ahead, got ahead of myself as usual. I'm getting very excited. So the next piece is where we've done all this, and as mentioned earlier in the video, I had to take all mine apart again to remember to put the ribbons in, because then the next part is to stick this box on here and stick the other ribbons inside before you put the inside in. So we're going to stick it on the bottom first. I am going to use this because for the bigger bits it is easier. Try and stick it as centrally as you can. I haven't really got anything heavy enough to sit in there. Okay, so then all we're going to do, as we stick the inners in, we're going to put the ribbon. So these are the inners. The bottom one goes in first, and that doesn't need the ribbon, so we can do that one first. Okay, so then we can just tuck these down here. Then we'll close the box. And now the top of the box will close. And there we go. Now all I need to do is the underneath piece. So for that, we have this, and the only bit left I have to do is putting it all together. I broke it because I think I might have done it the wrong way round. so I fixed it with a bit of the tape. This is just typical me. Okay, so we're just needing a little scrape along the top of each one, and then I'm hoping that the outside I'll be able to fix afterwards. Now the top, again, I didn't cover at all. It wouldn't have hurt me to cover it actually, but I didn't cover it at all because it's not being seen. So I guess you could do it upside down so you can see exactly where they go, and then all four sides just stick on top. So much easier than I've just made it look. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is put a bit of glue on there. I think what I might have done is either made it too tight with the paper, so the paper ripped, or I made a mistake and stuck it on the wrong side. Because it does go a certain way. Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do. Where's my glue? I don't know why I didn't do this first. So if I just go around the bottom like this, and I'm going to stick 3 of the sides so that then I can see the 4th side a bit better. This is not working. See, it's easier to stick the sides first. Okay, once that's stuck, we're just going to stick it to the bottom. Actually, I'll use the palette one for that. Let's hold it so that it sticks nicely. And then I'll fix that bit afterwards. Obviously you'd give it a bit more time, but I'd let it dry properly before you do this next bit. But I just wanted to show you. So again, you're going to find the centre. And then it will stand up. Now what I want to quickly show you, that's my Christmas tree all lit up. And now I'm just going to do one more thing to it. My glitter wand. That is star of my rotary now. And all I'm going to do is just do some. It's Christmas. You got to have a bit of glitter at Christmas, haven't you? My craft room is so cold, even though I've got a electric radiator on. But this is a bit difficult to squeeze out. You don't have to put it everywhere, just bits and pieces. That's what I like to do, just choose a few bits and pieces. I mean, you can use glitter and like a quickie glue pen or something like that. But this is so much easier. It dries flat, it's not 3D. And the glitter in it is amazing. For any of you that haven't used them. This is the one I use the most, 100%, but see, I'm not even being arty about it. I am just getting some glitter on there. There's like layers of snowflakes, so I'm trying to find just some to follow around. And there we go, so you can have like glittery snowflakes with lights, and then add whatever you like I said before. And then to this one, I'd probably add some snow and glitter as well. And that's the tree done. It's then down to how much you want to decorate it, and of course what you're going to put in it. So that's one made with card with the lights in, and that's my old original material one. And all the bits that I've used on there came with the kit with the material. So there's the difference. I hope that helps. If you've got any questions, just give me a call and I will help as much as I can. But for now, Merry Christmas, enjoy your trees, and I'll see you again in the new year. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.